Hey guys, today I'm going to do a discussion video about Trunks' new transformation. I want to break it down and explain it to you what I think most likely what it is. I'm going to show some visuals, I'm going to show some videos about the research so I can back up kind of my theory and all this stuff. But this is just a theory, what I think it is, so it's not 100% confirmed, it's not 100% true. It might be true, it might turn out to be true, but this is what I think it is, because a lot of you are seemingly confused about it. A lot of you say that it's not a god transformation, stuff like that. A lot of you are saying that it's like Super Saiyan Phase 5, Super Saiyan Phase 4, because what Trunks, the Ultra Super Saiyan is called also Super Saiyan Phase 3, which is when Trunks bulks up. So you guys are saying like this is like a transformation out of anger, because God Ki cannot be controlled by anger. But there's one thing about that is that Goku was angry when he was beating up Black and Zamasu for a second there. So one of you did say that it can't be God transformation, because to control God Ki you have to be calm and collective and all that stuff. But we have been shown that Goku wasn't calm and collective before, so there's that also. So I just want to break it down and explain it to you. But to explain it to you, I'm also going to show the video in the background, so I'm going to show you it at the same time while I'm watching it with Trunks' transformation, so I can explain to you what's happening and break it down to you guys what I think the transformation is. So I've slowed it down so it's a lot slower for you guys, so you guys can see it like step by step, a lot slower and a lot better for you guys. So over here, you see Trunks is raging about, you know, him, like, they're saying, like, oh, this is all your fault and all stuff, so he's getting angry, so that anger made him transform. You'll see how it happens, like, slowly. So essentially what happened is, here, he transforms into either Super Saiyan 2 or Ultra Super Saiyan, which is also called Super Saiyan Phase 3. I'm leaning more towards this is a Super Saiyan 2 transformation, and, like, the rage made him, like transform, and this is a transformation out of rage. I'll also explain like the drawbacks of this transformation, also explaining its power, how strong it will be in this video. But first I want to explain like what the transformation is, like what caused this transformation, how did he get to this transformation, all that stuff. So here you see him transforming into a Super Saiyan 2 or an Ultra Super Saiyan. He's just transforming normally with like full out power. But people are noticing that he's getting stronger and stuff like that. That's because like you'll see like this is Super Saiyan 2, right? Kind of like it's Super Saiyan 2 at full power. Then you see like because I slowed it down, you see how he added like blue like sparks. Those blue sparks are God energy. So while he was transforming into this new transformation, or while he was transforming into Super Saiyan 2, he added God Ki, and that what created this new transformation. While he was transforming, he added God Ki, and it created this new transformation. So it's a combination of Super Saiyan 2 and God Ki, or Ultra Super Saiyan. I'm leaning more towards it's Super Saiyan 2, so I'm just gonna say Super Saiyan 2 from now on. So it's a combination. Like he was transforming normally into Super Saiyan 2 full power, and then all of a sudden he started adding God Ki to it, and that made this new transformation because he added new God Ki to it. You'll see right now how he has somewhat of God aura, like round. He's using God energy, he's using God Ki, but it's not a full transformation. It's not 100% like fully like God Ki. Like he hasn't. Okay, you see. I'll stop the video now because you guys already seen this. Yeah, this thing's badass. Like this new transformation, this is badass. But to fully master God Ki, you have to. Which I'm gonna show you the video right now with Vegeta and Goku training. When Vegeta noticed how to master God Ki. See, at this point they were training in the Whis' staff with God aura like all around them, and Vegeta and Goku were struggling to master it, to move around while absorbing God Ki. And Vegeta says here, I get it. If I control my Ki so that it doesn't leak after having raised it, then I can move. And then Goku says like, oh Vegeta, you got it, smart as you always. So he says that. So that's important. That's what you have to understand, okay? So Vegeta said, I get it now. So to master God Ki, to be able to move, but I'm guessing you can. It's difficult. I'm guessing there's a small plot hole there, but it's not that important. It's not that big of a plot hole. But to move around while using God Ki, you have to, seal it in. You have to seal it in so it doesn't fully pour out. So that I'll talk about that later on. So that will play an important part. With Trunks' transformation is, I already explained this a little bit, but I want to like summarize a little bit. It's Super Saiyan 2. He was going Super Saiyan 2. He was raging out. And then he has absorbed God Ki over time because he fought Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue. He has fought with Goku together while Goku was in Super Saiyan Blue. And he has fought a Black while he was Super Saiyan Rose. So he's been exposed to God Ki enough that he should have his own amount of God Ki. So he had that own amount of God Ki sealed within him. Like he absorbed his own like God Ki. Like he absorbed God Ki from all those fights, from all this time, over time. And so out of rage, he transformed into Super Saiyan 2, but the rage brought out the God Ki outside of him, and he let out God Ki. So then, by doing that, while he was charging up, while he was powering up, while he was exerting this whole energy, he also exerted God Ki, and this created this new transformation by the combination of him transforming into Super Saiyan 2 and God Ki. So this is an incomplete transformation. It's not fully complete. The reason why it's not fully complete is because Super Saiyan Blue is the complete version of transforming into this. Well, transforming into Super Saiyan while having God Ki. The reason being that he didn't fully like master it is because he hasn't sealed God Ki inside of him. Now, this is the same mistake that Frieza did. Golden Frieza, when Golden Frieza uses God Ki, he lets it all out. He pours it all out. So that's what Golden Frieza is. So that's why he runs out of stamina before Super Saiyan Blue does. Because Super Saiyan Blue is the fully mastered of God Ki. That they restrain it inside their body while they're pouring it out. While they let it out. So while they charge up God Ki, they restrain it in their body so it doesn't leak out. So that helps them maintain the stamina, that helps them maintain the transformation. But what Trunks is doing, he's fully exerting their God Ki, and that's also why he's stronger, because it's just raw power. It's just full on raw power versus, you know, maintaining it. So it's stamina versus raw power. That's kind of the versus of Super Saiyan Blue versus this new transformation. It's stamina versus raw power. But that's also the drawback. Trunks can't keep this new form for a while because it's obviously going to run out of stamina the same way that Frieza ran out of stamina when he went golden, because he hasn't learned to restrain it. It takes like years and years for you to learn to restrain God Ki into your body. But this is just a quick transformation out of range, obviously. So it explains why he is stronger than Goku, like Super Saiyan Blue. It explains why he's stronger than Super Saiyan Blue, because it's just raw power. He's not restraining it inside of his body. But also, his stamina is absolutely nothing, and that he's just exerting all that ki at once while he's in this form. So it's not gonna stay a while. So I'm guessing what's gonna happen is Trunks is gonna like kind of hold back Zamasu and Black. He's gonna beat the living hell out of them, and then he's gonna run out of ki. He's gonna run out of God Ki, and he's also gonna run out of normal ki, because he's just fully exerting all his ki, just like letting it all out into this one transformation. That's what this transformation is, just all of God Ki mixed with Super Saiyan Ki with all his ki, just let into one transformation. That's what it is, but it's not restraining it into one transformation. So it's similar to the same mistake that he did in the Cell Saga, and it's also similar to the Frieza mistake, where it's just raw power. That's like a common trend with Trunks, but eventually I feel like he'll eventually be able to master this transformation. I feel like this transformation will lead into Super Saiyan 2 Blue, possibly, because this is Super Saiyan Blue, like kind of incomplete Super Saiyan Blue, or 2, Super Saiyan 2 Blue, because like he's Super Saiyan 2, but at the same time he's using God Ki. It's just he's not restraining it into his body. I'm guessing Goku and Vegeta can do this transformation. It's just the reason why they don't do it is because they obviously hasn't mastered it, or they probably never have tried. But I'm guessing both Goku and Vegeta can do this transformation. It's just they never probably tried, they never thought about it, because they know that obviously they can't do it because they haven't learned how to like restrain God Ki while going Super Saiyan 2. But I'm pretty sure that I went over all the topics. It explains why Trunks is stronger. I also went over about the stamina issue, and I also explained how the transformation happened. So that's mainly what it's about. I'm guessing what's gonna happen is Trunks is gonna like kind of like almost beat them, but then he's gonna run out of stamina. And then Goku, he's gonna give some time for Goku and Vegeta to actually recover, and then once they recover, they're gonna use the information they gathered from Trunks' transformation maybe, and then transform. Or that would be badass if they do gather the information from Trunks' transformation, the master Trunks' transformation. That would be sick, but that would be kind of disappointing for Trunks. I would feel bad for Trunks, but most likely what they're going to do is, I'm guessing Black and Zamasu are going to be weakened, and then by Trunks, and then that will kind of even the field with Goku and Vegeta versus Zamasu and Black. But I feel like there's going to be something else in the back, like behind. A lot of you have been saying the whole like Master Roshi technique that they used on King Piccolo to seal Zamasu away. But then how are they going to defeat Black? I'm guessing they're going to double team Black, and then that's how they're going to defeat Black. So I see how it's going to conclude, but it could go other routes. Like Zeno could come in, Beerus and Whis can come in out of nowhere. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways that this could end. It's just like most likely it's gonna end the same way that a lot of you guys have been saying, that they're gonna use the Master Roshi technique and all stuff. But there's a lot of like unknowns about that whole technique. Like before, it would sacrifice your life. Like before, it would sacrifice your life when you used the technique, but it really didn't. I mean, like Tien was still alive after using it. So, but then again, he didn't finish using the technique, so that's why he didn't die, I'm guessing. But Roshi used the technique and he also didn't finish it, but he did die. But I'm guessing that was because of old age. I mean, it did say in Dragon Ball that he died because he ran out of ki because he's old. That's why. That's just why. And I don't know. Technically, the technique's supposed to kill you, but I'm guessing it's probably not. I don't think it's gonna kill Goku or whoever uses it. It might actually be a combination of Vegeta and Goku, cause. You know, nah, it will probably be 100% Goku that uses the technique, but did Goku ever actually master the technique? It would be interesting if Roshi came out of nowhere, like they bring Roshi to this timeline somehow, they bring Roshi to this timeline, and then Roshi does the whole technique and he dies. That would be crazy to bring back an old character like that, but that would be really, really interesting. But I explained to you guys what Trunks' transformation is. It's Super Saiyan 2 with added God Ki, and it's just raw power, so that's why he's stronger than Black. So it does make sense. It really does make sense why it makes sense as to why he has God Ki, because he's been exposed to it a lot, and it also makes sense that it wouldn't make sense if he fully mastered it just like that out of the blue, out of just rage. Because obviously it took fucking Goku and Vegeta so many years. I think it took them like 2 years or 3 years to actually master God Ki, because they were in like Whis' thing. And in Whiskey's thing, sorry guys. And Whis' thing, like time flows faster. So I'm pretty sure it like took 2 years and like some more to actually fully master it. So obviously Trunks hasn't fully mastered God Ki. So I'm not saying that he hasn't fully mastered God Ki. I'm just saying that he's learned to use God Ki. That's it. Like Vegeta and Goku learned to use God Ki like after a little bit. They learned how to use God Ki, but they didn't fully master it until like a few years of training and stuff like that. Which is pretty sweet. Also in the live reaction, I called it False Super Saiyan God because essentially the closest thing to this transformation that we have seen before is both Super Saiyan God and the legendary Broly transformation, but the legendary Broly transformation has nothing to do with God energy. And also, a lot of you are like raging about how Trunks is based on Broly, or Broly is based on Trunks. Broly is based on Trunks' transformation, which is Super Saiyan Phase 3. But Broly takes it to another level where he whites out his eyes. So I'm guessing Broly's transformation either is Phase 4 or Phase 5 Super Saiyan. But the whiteout eyes is something that Trunks didn't have when he went Ultra Super Saiyan. Also, like, he had longer hair and how his hair was sticking out, and he's more buffier. So I know Broly is based on that Trunks' transformation, but Broly does take another level to it with the whiteout eyes. So that's why a lot of people are using Broly to compare this new transformation, because the whiteout eyes and how he's looking kind of buff. But he's not as buff as Legendary Super Saiyan, of course. But the whole whiteout eyes, that's why we have been using this stuff as reference. Sorry, my monitors went on screensaver mode for a second. Also, False Super Saiyan God has the whole red eye, the whiteout eyes as well. So that's why we've been using these two transformations as comparisons for this new transformation, because literally they are the similest things to this new transformation. Plus, False Super Saiyan is kind of similar to this. How False Super Saiyan had like red aura, and it was like a whole full-on rage mode, and how he had white eyes. So that's like literally the closest thing that we have gotten to this transformation so far. So that's why I called it False Super Saiyan God. But a lot of you are saying this is False Super Saiyan God 2. It does make sense for it to be called False Super Saiyan God 2 because it is like kind of in Super Saiyan 2 transformation, and I'm guessing it is kind of like leading up to the whole Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 2 Blue. So I feel like this has started a new route to new transformations in the future, which I'm really hyped about. I cannot wait to see if Goku actually masters like this transformation, turns it into his own, and learns a new transformation, which is Super Saiyan 2 Blue. That would be really sick, and it would be sick to see Super Saiyan 3 Blue. Oh my god, that would be the coolest thing out of Dragon Ball Super. It would be. That would seal it. Like, yes, the transformations are 100% better than GT. Because Super Saiyan 4 is an interesting concept. I do love how unique it is and all that stuff. But Super Saiyan God is kind of like ununique. It's not fresh like Super Saiyan 4 was. It's just completely different transformation. But Super Saiyan Blue was kind of like it was uncreative, as you can say. So Super Saiyan 3 and like blue hair, that would be pretty sick to see though. Like, I don't know, it's just a fanboy in me. Like, that would be cool. To me, that's cooler than Super Saiyan 4, even though Super Saiyan 4 is the badass. And I'm gonna end the video with that because I've been rumbling for a lot out of random stuff and all that other information. If you guys are still confused about the whole Super Saiyan or the new Trunks' transformation, please comment in the comment section down below. And I'll try to explain it in some better words because I probably did not, like, you guys probably didn't understand, like, almost nothing that I said because I really said it really fast-paced and all that stuff. So I'm sorry if you guys couldn't understand much of what I said. But also, if you're confused about something, please leave it down in the comment section down below. Also, if you have your own theory of what this is, also leave it in the comment section down below, and I would love to hear it. Maybe your theory might make more sense out of what I've said and all that stuff. So I would love to hear your comments, your thoughts, and your theories and all that stuff because that's really what I enjoy about doing this. And I'm not 100% correct, so I do understand that because this is all just speculation, all theory, and all inferences that I've made with the information that we have gotten before. And I'm going to end the video with that. If you guys like my discussion video, please leave a like. Also subscribe. Check my channel in the description box below. Also follow me on my social media to keep you guys updated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.